The following contest is a singles match, simple one fall, and it is for the undisputed British Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Introducing the winner, the champion. Introducing first, to my right, the challenger. Tonight, he has the opportunity to become a full-time member of the Revolution Pro Wrestling roster. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a 2004 Olympian. He is also a monster. He is Mr. Athletic Jack Cobb. And introducing the champion, to my left, he is a man who has been with us since day one. He is a man who we are proud to have as our champion. And he is a man who we are proud to have helped in his journey to take over the wrestling world. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your winning and defending
So it's go time. Undisputed British Heavyweight Championship on the line. And tonight has been a history-making night, Andy Boy. There's a special atmosphere in the air. Are we going to see history made one more time? Are we going to see the birth of a new, undisputed British Heavyweight Champion in form of Mr. Athletic Jeff Cobb? We saw how impressive he was last week at the London Cockpit. If you haven't seen it, rpwondemand.com, check it out. He defeated Big Damo in spectacular fashion. The strength of this man is absolutely unbelievable. And by the end of the night, we saw Zack Sabre Jr. being left laying. And we never, ever, or very rarely see Zack Sabre Jr. in positions of vulnerability.
Like you said, Andy, I wasn't particularly familiar with Jeff Cobb until early this week. Until you told me this man was in the Olympics. This man was in the American
Absolutely, and that's something that's very important. He represented Guam in the Olympics in 2004 in Athens, and he represented them for amateur wrestling. So does that negate Zack Sabre Jr.'s technical ability?
Well, if we look at this, like let's place Jeff Cobb next to our champion. And it looks to me like Jeff Cobb would eat Zack Sabre Jr. for breakfast.
Well, a lot of people make that mistake with Zack Sabre Jr., but Zack Sabre Jr. ties people into knots for fun. But look at the way Jeff Cobb hanging onto that single leg, with Zack Sabre Jr. looking for a way out, and Jeff Cobb transitioning into a waist lock. And Zack Sabre Jr. wisely finds his way to the bottom rope. And that perhaps was Zack Sabre Jr.'s only way of release. This is a man in Zack Sabre Jr. who makes a career of tying people in knots.
Well,
he makes great wrestlers look ordinary.
You look at Jeff Cobb and you look at the size of that neck and you look at that chest and those shoulders, and this man can't physically be tied into a knot. So I think Zack Sabre Jr. is probably going to find out he's bitten off far more than he can chew with Jeff Cobb. Olympian, amateur wrestler, top of his game as a professional wrestler. He's come to England, his first trip to the UK. He's going home all the way back to the States with a championship belt, I can sense it.
And of course, so much riding on this. For Jeff Cobb, it is victorious, guaranteed full-time spot on the Revolution Pro Wrestling roster. The undisputed British Heavyweight Champion. The most prestigious singles gold in the whole of Europe. But let's not write Zack Sabre Jr. off yet. He's still trying to find a way out. He's gone for a single leg. But look at the way Jeff Cobb so wisely using his weight. And this is something to bear in mind as well, Andy. Zack Sabre Jr. is a cruiserweight weight of a wrestler. He's fighting in the heavyweight wrestling division. And Jeff Cobb is the very definition of a heavyweight. There's a bit of a stalemate there.
He certainly isn't a cruiserweight wrestler. And you always have to give the advantage to the heavyweight. The same as what we're going to see in tonight's main event when Vader totally obliterates Will Ospreay.
Well, that remains to be seen. It's certainly an intriguing contest, to say the least. It's got the entire wrestling world. There's split opinions amongst the entire wrestling world, and it's split opinions on who's going to come out on top. It's Jeff Cobb. No, look at the power of the big man. Is so impressive as he floats over and he hangs on. Andy boy, have you ever seen such a display of raw power from one man?
I've not seen Zack Sabre Jr. manhandled in such a way. You almost say proudly, Andy, Zack Sabre Jr. can tie any wrestler in knots, but I promise you, he cannot tie Jeff Cobb in
Jeff
knots.
Cobb is a completely different. Look at the way he throws him all the way across the ring. And that's impressive when that's in our 16-foot ring, Andy, but you know, your call shows it's an 18-foot ring. He's cleared him 18 feet across the ring.
With ease.
And that's not a wrestling exaggeration, that's a fact.
This man should be the poster boy for our promotion, Andy. This man should be heavyweight champion, have the belt handed to him. Look at everything he represents. Look at everything that he possesses. Skills from amateur wrestling to his strength to his presence. This man has championship gold written all over him. We are still in the opening minutes of this match, and Zack Sabre Jr. has never been on the ropes like he is now.
Well, that's true. That's true. And Zack Sabre Jr. as champion has been able to weather the storm on several different occasions. I'm talking about last month's Summer Sizzle against Katsuyori Shibata. We saw Zack Sabre Jr. weather a storm there and come out victorious. And right now he's having to weather another storm against Mr. Athletic Jeff Cobb. But another important point is this was never originally scheduled to be a championship match. Zack Sabre Jr. fulfilled his obligation as champion by defeating Trent Seven in a match which has to be seen to be believed last week at London Cockpit, and it was Zack being the fighting champion. Oh, look at that!
Judging. So Zack Sabre Jr. he was victorious last time we were here in Yorkville. Do you know who beat Zack Sabre Jr. 4 weeks previous to that?
Kurt Angle. And I get the link you're going for.
And what is Kurt Angle?
He's a wrestler. He's an Olympic wrestler.
He's an Olympic wrestler. There we go. Zack Sabre Jr.'s got to coming into this match. Surely with that element of doubt in his mind that he can't beat Olympic wrestlers. Nobody can beat Olympic wrestlers. This has been all Cobb from the get-go, barring 2 minor instances where Zack Sabre Jr. managed to kick Jeff Cobb in the thigh. This seems to be a mauling, Andy. We need to hire more of these amateur wrestlers.
Well, it's all about how you transition. Jeff Cobb was just telling me just how despite the fact he was an amateur wrestler, he always had his mind on pro wrestling. It's not, Kurt Angle's an exception to the rule. It's not that easy to become a pro wrestler, but you become a very, very dangerous proposition if you're an amateur wrestler who has desire to be a pro wrestler whilst he's competing in the amateur ranks, because you're always going to be bearing in mind what holds, what moves, what transitions are going to be effective in a professional wrestling match. And Jeff Cobb is able to mesh those 2 styles together so beautifully to become perhaps the most dangerous proposition, the biggest threat to Zack Sabre Jr.'s British Heavyweight Championship in a long, long time. As he's moving, he's utilising his body weight, and then suddenly he lands in training, transitions around. Zack Sabre Jr. got to be careful of the shoulders there.
He can't even reach the ropes, Andy.
Some might say because of Jeff Cobb's size, the longer it goes, perhaps the more it may favour Zack, but Jeff Cobb can hang on to you all day long. Zack very wisely finds the ropes, and again I'm very surprised because normally it's Zack we see putting people in improbable situations, putting people in situations where they're not able to get out of holds and forcing them into rope breaks without being able to find a counter or a reversal. But Jeff Cobb is out Zack Sabre Jr.ing at Zack Sabre Jr.
Have you noticed, Andy? Listen, can you hear this crowd? Everyone, there seems to be a slight hush.
And it's an excited one. It's almost like there's a sense of anticipation. It's almost like they're seeing something special. It's almost like they're about to see a new British Heavyweight Championship be crowned before their very eyes.
But I don't think anyone wants to believe it. Nobody's come into this match thinking Jeff Cobb has a chance in hell against our technical wizard. But Jeff Cobb, I think, is going to prove to the world that he is one of the best in the world.
That's a testament to Zack Sabre Jr. That's a testament to the way Zack. Look at this strength from Jeff Cobb.
I think it's more of a testament to Jeff Cobb. This man came here.
Oh, once again, Zack Sabre Jr. going flying.
A relative unknown is toying with our British champion.
And it looks like. Are the crowd chanting for Zack, or are they?
This was definitely a Jeff chant.
That's what I thought. I thought my ears might have been deceiving me, but it seems like some of the glory hunters in the crowd may have.
Let them glory hunt. Let them glory hunt and appreciate.
Well, listen, Zack Sabre Jr. fans now coming through. But then there's just as many Jeff Cobb fans here as well.
They're doing their best to rally behind Zack.
They're trying, and Zack's trying to listen to him. Zack's responding. Series of European uppercuts from Sabre. Jeff Cobb sends into the corner. Sabre puts on the brakes through the legs. This is more like it from Sabre. This is what he needs to do. Knotting up the hamstring, but Jeff Cobb all over him. Oh, and now he's gone for the leg. And that is what Zack Sabre needs to do to win this match. Oh, he swings, he misses. Oh, but he connects low. But Cobb back to his feet. Sabre now, octopus hold.
I'm not so.
Oh, but look at Jeff Cobb trying to stand up, but Zack Sabre Jr. pressing down with all his body weight. He's digging the elbow into the side. He's trying to crank back. Look at the look of pain on Jeff Cobb's face.
That is the urgency Zack Sabre Jr. was missing at the moment he put this hold on, Andy.
Well, now look at Jeff Cobb powering out, is Sabre onto his shoulder. Sabre slips out. May have just saved his championship. Big boot to the face. Cobb's still standing. The second time, and now Cobb's rocks. Now can Sabre up the pace? This is what he needs to do. Flying European uppercut. Oh, I was going to say make it two, but look at that. Oh my! Now if Jeff Cobb can make the cover, he hooks a leg. We've got Zack kicks out. Zack kicked out, but barely out.
There is some life left in Zack.
That's not the type of kick out that we've seen from Zack Sabre Jr. when he's trying to prove a point. He's trying... Again, the strength of Cobb. And the agility of Cobb. This is why this man is superhuman. This is why this man is... Oh! Oh! Zack Sabre Jr. He caught him. He caught him in the armbar from the shooting star. He's got the legs scissors around the head. Is this what Zack Sabre's going to do to win, to retain, to hold on to the British Heavyweight Championship? He's squeezing with every ounce of energy in his body. Jeff Cobb moving into his man, putting more pressure onto himself, Andy. And look at, oh no. Oh my! Well, that's one way to break an armbar.
You know, Andy, I am always impressed by feats of strength, and things like that just blow my mind. The power this man must possess. That's why I keep saying it, and I've said it once or twice already in the last 10 minutes. This man should be representing our wrestling company here at Revolution Pro.
He may well be, and I think he'll be a fine representative for Revolution Pro Wrestling. But so is Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. has been flying the flag for British wrestling. He's been flying. Oh no, Jeff Cobb caught him again. Zack Sabre Jr. transitioning. Oh, this could be it. Can he get the angle he needs on that arm?
He's got his legs hooked very well. He's such
This could be it.
Jeff Cobb has such a thick, big body, big frame.
Oh, but again, Jeff Cobb again! Again! Oh no! How on earth? But Zack Sabre Jr. No, Jeff Cobb! Oh, Sabre through to his feet. Sabre rolls through. Beautiful bridge! No, Jeff Cobb kicks out. I think the fans now realise Sabre's still in with a shot. Big European uppercut, forearm, Euro. Sabre now. Sabre feels this could be his opportunity. And in every big contest, you get one opportunity. Can he? Oh, Jeff Cobb throws him in the ropes unceremoniously. He dropped and he slipped. Sabre Jr. slipped up and grasped at Jeff Cobb. And now he's got him tied up. Zack Sabre Jr. is an escapologist. He's a torture device, and he's got Jeff Cobb tied up. Is he going to make the Olympian submit? He knows a thing or two about ankle locks, Andy. He's learned from the best, but Jeff Cobb with a huge leg strength, pushing Sabre away. Oh, a kick. Screw the submission. Zack Sabre Jr. looking for a knockout. Open palm strikes, and Jeff Cobb with little to no response to the offense of Sabre. He's down to one knee. Sabre smashes him across. Oh, big penalty kick. Jeff Cobb, he sits himself up. I'm not sure he knows what's coming. Zack Sabre Jr. another big kick.
Cobb's still got it. He's still coming back for him though, isn't he?
If Zack Sabre Jr. was playing for England, we might have won something. Zack Sabre Jr. kicking the living daylights out Jeff Cobb. This is another side of Sabre Jr. Sabre Jr. having to dig deep. Jeff Cobb has taken him to a dark place here. Jeff Cobb trying to rally. The monster, Mr. Athletic trying to rally. He's back to his knees, but Sabre, like I say, he's going somewhere else here. And perhaps he needs to. Big penalty kick. Jeff Cobb is down, and Jeff Cobb back up again. Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. is setting it up one more time. Zack Sabre Jr. the penalty kick. He's telling Chris Roberts to check on him. The crowd to be turning on
everything.
Zack Sabre Jr. Big kick from Sabre again. Cover. Jeff Cobb somehow kicked out. Sabre again with a big kick. He got him.
Wow. Like you said, Andy, Zack Sabre Jr. had to dig down deep to beat the Olympian. And this crowd, for the first time ever, Zack Sabre Jr., there's middle fingers in the air, there's boos raining on him. Is Maestro rubbing off on Zack?
No, he's not in the slight. Zack Sabre Jr. had to go somewhere else to beat Jeff Cobb. Andy Boy Simmons, that is what champions do. Jeff Cobb, so impressive. Jeff Cobb has earned the respect of these fans here in attendance. And Zack Sabre Jr. is still your undisputed British heavyweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen,